The battleground called America sees one skirmish after another, but who is fighting for faith, family, and flag? Charles Benninghoff, and here he is with today's action plan to defeat the forces of globalism.
Charles Benninghoff here for Pray For Us, Pray for the United States, a free Christian church that fights for faith, family, and flag every single day. I've been asked, why do you call yourselves a free church? We are free from IRS, that's Internal Revenue Service involvement. We never sought and never asked for IRS approval. We're free of all government oversight. No IRS supervision here. As Ronnie Regan once said, the worst words anyone can hear are, "Hi, I'm from the government and I'm here to help you." So, no government help wanted here. We're free of you guys. Now, turning to our message for today, our church is calling for an end to the entire phony Russian investigation, which is wasting taxpayer money and valuable time, all of which could be spent instead on making America great again. Are you too also suffering from Russian hacker fatigue? I'll bet you are. And I'll bet we're all getting tired of the delusional fantasies of the globalist Democrats who are still holding out hope that somehow, some way, the Russian hacker who stole the election for Donald Trump will be found with a smoking gun in his hand, and then Hillary will be crowned Queen of America. Here's where that Russian hacker can be found, though. Let me tell you exactly where. Hillary Clinton's bathroom closet, right next to her illegal private email server. And as even more important, I've got news for all of the globalists. The Russian hacker is every bit as fictitious as a Tea Party mass shooter that the media always hopes to find every time a Muslim terrorist attack against the innocent civilians and as well the military people here in the United States as well. And the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, Devin Nunes, Republican from California, he agrees with me. I want to talk about that today and how we can put pressure on the GOP and Congress to just start ignoring the desperate pleas of the globalist prostitutes and the globalist Democrats so that the government can finally get to work for America. And I'll tell you how you can take part in that effort. It's very easy to do. If you really want to make a difference in the future of America, and if you want to fight for faith, family, and flag, you should sign up for my newsletters, and that way you will have a call to action every day that you can help in. If you want to join in, just mouse over the video screen right now, or tap it on your mobile device, then click the little I. And if you're viewing this video on Instagram, you'll find our link below in the comments. My free newsletters cover the most important current issues concerning America using a Christian-based biblical perspective. Every newsletter covers only one issue of national importance. Our editor, Bob Mallory, and I write a daily, unique, compelling call to action that will keep you way in front of the conservative news curve. Plus, our daily action newsletters contain facts you'll never hear on mainstream media, but are necessary to know to survive in this surreal world being forced down our collective throats by globalist Democrats and the nation's prostitutes. When you get done, just come back here. We'll be waiting for you. Now, on to the meat of today's subject. House Intelligence Committee Chairman Devin Nunes made a profound statement last week in a speech to the Orange County Republican Party's annual Flag Day salute. It was a statement directed to his fellow Republicans in Congress, especially people like Senators Lindsey Graham and John McCain, both of whom are convinced that Russia stole the election for their dear sweet friend, Hillary Clinton. Listen to what Nunes said, and I quote, "We have to stop chasing Russian ghosts around the closet and actually get to real work." And I end quote. Nunes is absolutely right. The Obama administration and the globalists set up the most elaborate and sophisticated digital spying network that the world has ever known. They spied on everything that happens on every device that is connected to the internet in every country on the earth. But after a year of illegally wiretapping Donald Trump, That deep state spying apparatus has not produced a single shred of evidence that the president did anything wrong. But that doesn't stop the globalist Democrats from being world-class jerks that they are, showboating and making up new allegations every day and dragging the fake investigation out as long as possible, solely for the purpose of stopping the program of making America great again. That's right, dragging it out. If the Democrat globalists wanted to really know who hacked the DN servers last year, maybe they should have allowed the Department of Homeland Security to examine those DNC servers. Obama's DHS Secretary Jay Johnson told Congress that the DNC would not cooperate when asked to help with a hack investigation. Federal agents never got to see what was in those DN servers, and yet the Democrat National Committee is claiming it got hacked by Russia. It has the proof. It won't show the proof. They're the crooks. I think we can all guess why. The DNC already knew that its emails had been leaked and not hacked. DNC staffer Seth Rich has been identified conclusively as the leak, and we all know he was shot in the back in an unsolved murder in Washington, D.C. just days after WikiLeaks published those very same DNC emails, all of which were provided by insider Rich. I think the DNC wanted to wipe those servers with Hillary Clinton's BleachBit software before any law enforcement looked at it in case they had any incriminating emails about Seth Rich's murder on them. Plus, the Democrats are now blocking witnesses whom they have smeared personally in the Russia investigation in order to drag things out as long as possible to hurt President Trump's agenda. No less than 12 witnesses are ready to testify to the House Intelligence Committee, but the Democrats are blocking every single one of these witnesses so they can't testify. I say it's time to get these Democrats off the committee or have a parliamentarian procedure to stop this foot dragging. If the Democrats really wanted to get to the bottom of this, why are they blocking these witnesses? Maybe it's because the Democrats are falsely smearing people and don't want to give them the opportunity to defend themselves. That's the way they work. Listen to what Congressman Trey Gowdy has to say about these false allegations from the Democrats. Gowdy, by the way, has just been appointed as a new chairman of the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee. So, listen up.
There are members of both the House and the Senate who talk about, here's my favorite, I've seen evidence that's more than circumstantial but not direct, which by the way is tautological. There's no way it can be more than circumstantial but not direct. And then one of the members of the committee said this week that he has seen evidence. He can't tell us what it is. It's not beyond a reasonable doubt. There's no way to defend yourself against those kind of baseless, reckless accusations.
Gowdy's correct, and so is Intel Chairman Devin Nunes. Hey, prostitutes, your candidate lost. She lost. Hillary Clinton does not get the boss America around. She lost because she was an awful candidate with an awful message and awful policies, and no one liked crooked Hillary. Your own party rejected her for an even older, over-the-hill socialist named Bernie Sanders. But we all know because of the email leak that crooked Hillary used the DNC power structure to literally steal the nomination for Hillary with the help of Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who in turn is such a crook that even the crooked Democrats forced her to resign, and she's out of the picture. The American voters chose Donald Trump because we want America to be great again, and because we know that crooked Hillary would have been a disaster for the United States, and all of us included. And the message to the Republicans is this: stop playing the Democrats' game. There's no evidence of Russian hacking or collusion, even after a year of wiretapping Trump Tower. So don't waste another second with these phony investigations. Stop letting the globalist mantra control the actions of Congress, which is exactly the intent. The globalist Democrats want to control what's going on. Maybe if our intelligence agencies were doing their job instead of chasing Russian ghosts around the closet, they would have been able to prevent a Muslim terrorist from stabbing a police officer in the throat at a Michigan airport just yesterday. Maybe if the intel community was doing its real job, it would have stopped a rabid Democrat from shooting up the Republican baseball practice the other day. And in the meantime, by playing along with Democrats and allowing them to continue their phony Russian investigation, the GOP is delaying tax cuts, the Obamacare repeal, starting the wall, and a host of other policies that would make America great again. So let's shut down the fake Russia witch hunts and let's get to work. Let's start. So once again, sign up for my newsletters if you want to hold the representatives and senators' feet to the fire. To do that, just mouse over the video screen or tap your mobile device and click on the small YouTube eye. Or on Instagram, just look in the comments below for our link. Sign up now and help us drain this swamp. Let's get America great again. And the only way we can do that is to stop this morass that's being caused by the Democrats in Congress. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you freedom, fulfillment, and God's many blessings.
Sign up for our newsletters to join the team defending faith, family, and flag. Just click or tap the icon in the upper right corner of the video screen. Click again to go to our website where you can sign up for our daily action plans for America.